What's up guys? Today I'm going to be trying out a new review format. It's called 5-minute reviews. It's basically just a format so that I don't bore the hell out of you talking about certain products for over 10 to 15 minutes. It's just to the point, exactly what you want to know, make sure you want to buy it or not, and so let's get started with this review. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Azure Vanover props. These props are 5.1 by 4.5 by 3. They come in these different colors as well as a blue color, and I got these a little bit earlier than some people, and I'm pretty happy to take a look at these and see how they fly. I've heard really good things about them. If we take a closer look here, you can see that it does have the Popo compatible hub, so that's pretty cool. It's this really cool, it's kind of see-through red color. I'll put a photo up right now that I took where they look really cool. Alex Vanover's logo is put right into the prop right here. It's pressed in. Here's the other color right here. Kind of a like toxic waste green color. They remind me a lot of what HQ props look like. Still they have that Azure kind of shape to them where they bow out at the front or the very middle of the prop and then they come back in. So I'm really interested to see how these fly. So I'm going to be comparing these to my favorite prop, which is the Ethics S3. It's a really low pitch prop. It spins really quick, it's really loud, but it has a lot of control and it feels really good in the air and it has pretty good efficiency as well. So I'm going to be comparing these props to that and hopefully they will feel just as good and be just as efficient. Alright, so I'm going to be testing these props on my standard rig. It's a Hyperlow RS Plus. It's squashed. Comes in around 700 grams with a GoPro and battery and props all up. The motors are Hyperlight E-Series 1922 kV 2207.5 size. The stack is the HeliNation Talon F7 Dual. TBS Unify 5V in the back, Runcam Racer in the front, running Crossfire. So that's the standard test rig that I'll be trying both these props on.
So throughout the course of the day, I flew probably about 8 packs on these props. I flew a couple different spots, couple different locations to get an idea of how these props did in certain environments, and this ended up being my favorite clip out of the entire day. So these props don't even come close to the S3s as far as comparison goes. The S3s, while they're a really comfortable, really fast, like spinning prop that's very loud and very controllable and, you know, it just has a lot of precision to it, the amp draw and the temperature that my motors come down with is just, it's ridiculous. It is extremely hot because the motors have to work super hard and are spinning super fast, putting a lot of friction and, you know, making the bearings spin really quick and hence heating the motor up. So, like, it's to the point where I can almost smell the motors. Like, it's really bad. And motors are supposed to come down cold, and on any other prop they typically do. So, with these props, the second that I threw them on, I noticed that they had the similar control that the S3s do, without the high-speed, loud noise kind of situation that the S3s have. They feel super linear as far as their throttle response goes. It's very predictable. There's not a lot of, it's really easy to find a hover state. You're not like gaining altitude and then losing altitude. That was one issue that I would have with the 5.1 by 4.1 by 3 props from HQ, is that while they were super good flying, smooth, clean, efficient props, it was really difficult to find the center point on those props. So with these props, I was able to find the center point really well, able to get some smooth shots, and I was really happy with how they felt over the day. This clip's going to look a little bit different because I turned on GoPro color on the Hero 8. I'm running ND16 with ISO locked at 100 on 30 frames per second. But anyway, we're talking about props. The props have a crazy amount of power to them. So at about 70 to 80% throttle, I feel like that's where this prop starts to cap out. It just doesn't feel like it produces much more power beyond that point, and that's perfectly fine because at 90 to 100% throttle, it feels like, you know, that's kind of the danger zone. Like, that's your, oh, you know, crap, I need to pull out of this because I'm going to crash. That's the only time that I ever reached 90 to 100% throttle, so I'm perfectly okay with that. As you can see through in those trees there, a lot of control in this prop. Felt super confident. This was only my second pack at this spot, and I was really happy with how they felt. So I think that's about it for the end of the video. You guys like and subscribe if you like this video. Hopefully there'll be a couple more on the way, so thank you.